Right, do you want to start it, mate?
No, mate, you should start. It's your idea, you should start.
Okay, yeah, good call. Good evening, welcome to episode...
You don't know when people are listening to this. Could be morning, could be afternoon, could be evening.
Good
day?
Good day. Could be night, though.
Still a day.
Hello, welcome to episode 8 of the Ramasp. 8 episodes, quite impressive. I'm impressed. I lost count before, didn't I?
Yeah, that wasn't quite sure. We had, yeah.
So episode 8. And...
Do you think we'd last 8 or...?
No, I thought after about 3 we would have got
just
bored.
can it, yeah.
Yeah, so I think if we get to double figure... Well, we need to do the World 11, don't we? So
2/3 of a dozen.
What
was that noise?
Well, let's talk about it. So welcome to our second guest after last week. So it was a hit, wasn't it, with guest speaker?
I think probably my favourite episode last week.
The most entertaining easily.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
This week we have, thank you, we have another
Kevin.
Another Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin Sumner.
AKA?
BOD.
Dynamite.
Now, famous within local circles as a fishmonger, but also winner of Quiplash.
That's Quiplash.
Tell us a bit about your 2 hobbies there, Bod.
Well, I love, dishing out fish, especially to Mr. Richard Clowes.
He loves a fish supper, doesn't he?
He loves a fish supper.
Every Monday night.
Yeah.
He buys plenty from me. I don't know what he's doing with them.
My favourite thing is they've got quite a variety. We're talking like haddock, kipper, salmon.
I like to keep it smoked usually, but the skipper does like to buy out all of my stock.
Can't help himself.
I've even started exporting some of the workload to Mr. Hayhurst.
Yes, he does like a little dabble. What I, from a distance, as an innocent bystander to the market stall on a Monday night, I often find it quite amusing how Richard tries not to buy the fish, but he always ends up buying the fish off you.
He just sees that shiny fly and goes for it.
Oh dear me. And I found a Quiplash. The winner of Quiplash last time we played it?
I mean, definitely a participant.
Yeah, that was undoubted, yeah.
And were you the people's champion? There was always... So the game Quiplash for the listeners is...
no one's going to know what it is. Should have introduced it before.
Try, yeah. And it's an interactive quiz game on the PlayStation where you log in with your phone, you answer questions, etc. But there's always a prize for the person who genuinely gets the most correct answers, and then the prize for the person who had the funniest answers.
Yes.
And obviously, everyone wants to get the funniest answers.
Of course.
And I seem to remember you were the one that frequently ended up with...
I essentially came up with the catchphrase.
Yeah. That is Quiplash.
I should have been in their board meetings.
So that's Kev. Another Kev, second Kev.
Yeah.
We look forward to welcoming him on the Ramasp. The good thing for this one is you don't have to listen to it because you're here.
Well, I generally listen to it at 1.5 speed. So this is going to sound really slow now that I'm in the room.
Very true. Well, do we sound different on 1.5 speed?
Nah.
Just the same dull, monotone kind of...
Just get it over with quicker.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's what you want, isn't it?
I'm a busy man.
Well, understandable. Right. I mean, thank you for the schedule. You've managed to fit us in. It's impressive stuff.
If we, next week, or the next time we do it, have another guest, but obviously we follow the trend of him being called Kevin, could you get a third Kevin?
Kevin Peterson. Kevin Phillips.
Yeah, that's a good I mean, I'm not sure they're going to come onto this, but perhaps a bit more realistically.
I used to know a Kevin at work, but he's left, so...
Would he be...
He was the one who used to get me that projector.
Yeah, is that why you can't get it?
Very reliable, that
He
guy.
was, too reliable, if anything.
Yeah, I'm out of Kevin's now, I think.
I'll have a whip round to see what...
Yeah.
Kevin from Kevin and Perry. I mean, it's a fictional Kevin.
Yeah.
But you could...
I mean, but... I haven't seen Harry Enfield on much recently. He might be a loose end.
True.
Kevin Pressman.
Yeah, good one. Kevin Street used to play for Crewe. I play football against him now and again on a Friday and 5-a-side.
Did he
6-7-a-side.
Have trials at Nantwich?
He played for Nantwich as well.
Speaking of Nantwich, have you seen their new signing?
Yes, Mr. Fuller.
Yeah, impressive. Is anyone else here nutmegged him the park? I know you got Bod.
I mean, I've sold him a kipper.
Yeah, absolutely. Very, very busy day at the market.
I mean, I did a Cruyff turn on him as well.
In your own box.
In my own box.
Yeah.
Bod's a goalkeeper, by the way, just in case anyone doesn't know listening.
And was playing in goal at the time.
Yeah. I did see it Saturday. I thought if he's playing like he does in the Wednesday night league we played, he's not going to be there very long.
Oh dear me.
Or maybe he's just taking it easy on the Wednesday with us and he can turn it on Twitch.
I mean, I tackled him, so he must have been at like 10%.
Yeah, if that.
I was at about 120% that game.
Yeah.
Like, trying so
hard. You
were
playing against your idol.
Yeah, that was great stuff. Maybe he can, get him straight into the World 11. He's in.
Well, he might make an appearance later.
I was surprised he wasn't number one.
True. Then again,
you are spoiled for.
He's not a goalkeeper, is he?
I think we've got about 4 goalkeepers.
We've got 3 on there, so I think we're covered.
Abdullah could do a job in there as well.
Yeah.
Well, that changes what I'm going to come up with then.
Oh, really?
Possibly. Or I might just go for it. You can't have enough goalkeepers.
Doesn't matter. You never know, do you?
Yeah. Should we start things off? I know we normally do best and worst thing, but should we get...
We'll start things off 6 minutes in then, yeah? After that drivel we've opened up with.
That's just natural conversation. It's just a sense of what's to come. Let's get the... Pun 11, that's the one. Can't remember the name then.
Go on then.
If only I had the document with it in front of me.
The what?
Let's get the Pun 11 going nice and early.
We've started early. We should come up with a bit more quality later on.
Yeah, I think so. Go on. So what's it this week, Lee?
This week I've gone for the financial 11.
Financial 11?
Yeah,
wow.
So a bit of scope for that. Not just currencies, any sort of monetary or financial terms or institutions.
Yeah. So, for example, like tax cradle.
Tax cradle, that's a perfect one, yeah. Or as we slightly allude back to what we were talking about before, Gordon Banks.
Ah, yeah, very good. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Not a very good one, but like NatWest Loft House.
Yes, so or Taribo NatWest.
Yeah, not even better.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent stuff.
Yeah.
Very good. Right, well, we'll dip in and out of that. Bod,
can we just call the team Halifax?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes, excellent.
That's why you've come out.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's the first one with the team name in it, I think. We've had managers before, but not a...
No, that's the first team. That's a good one, I think, yeah.
Tremendous stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty nationwide team as well, I imagine. Oh. Best thing and worst thing, Lee, for you? Start us off.
It's tricky to follow that, but okay.
So the quality is just getting...
Yeah.
I think we're at peak content now.
It could well be.
I think we might have been at peak content 4 episodes ago, but this is now... peak.
Yeah, well, you don't know when you're going to peak, do you? What was peak 4 weeks ago?
Yeah.
You don't know now. This could be peak, but at the time we thought that was peak.
I feel we're current. We're up with current affairs.
Yeah, well, just mentioned Fuller signing for Nantwich.
Yeah, very true.
Anyway.
What was that joke about current affairs you wanted to get in? Was there a Brexit joke or...?
No, it's...
Okay, move on.
It's not a joke, mate.
No. Oh,
no, it's not.
True, yeah. We'll save that for the political podcast that will start in a few months' time.
Yeah. Who's your ultimate backbench cabinet?
Who's on the centre half?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Prescott in goals.
Winston Churchill's pulling the strings.
He'd be the captain.
From the back 4.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. That's a new feature for next week.
Could be, yeah.
Political 11.
Yeah.
I might word that.
Yeah. Anyway.
I'm thinking of that now instead.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking of puns now for the team name of the political 11.
Yeah.
Rather than...
Go on. Best thing. Do you want me to start so I can...
Go on then. You're eager to get going.
Yeah.
Go on. Johnny's built this up before we came on air, so I'm on the edge of my seat now, ready for a good one.
Hopefully. I feel like I don't want to go too big, but anyway.
Well, you've done it now, so go on.
Best thing that happened to me now, in the job that I work in, I can't really use names, so I'm going to have to be professional and say...
Can you not say the names like they had them on Sensible Soccer?
Oh,
so Paul Ince would be like...
4 bins.
Pewlons.
Oh, okay, yeah. So,
Nigel Real equals Coca.
Yeah.
Classic.
David Bocken. Stuff like that.
Put it this way, I think without saying the name, it doesn't matter about the people involved, but I think by telling you the story, you'll get who it is straight away because you know the person.
Right.
So,
that's absolutely no good for the listeners.
No, absolutely not. But so I'm walking around work, and then just as the door is closing, I just heard someone at the top of the voice shout at someone that they were teaching, "How do you like those apples?"
Oh yeah.
And good, I just thought to myself, "There's got to be something."
Petr Cech.
Ah, very good. Yeah. There's got to be some backstory to that. So I had a bit of a giggle anyway because I knew the person, and then I caught up with him later on.
Oh, so it's a him?
Oh, maybe caught with him later on, and said, "Oh yeah, I had a bit of a giggle before. Walked past your room and just heard you shout, how do you like those apples?" And he was like, "Oh, right, mate, let me tell you about it." So. Teaching food. Mm-hmm. Kid comes in. Sir, I'm
teaching food, just a salmon at one of the desks. One of the others.
What's that smoked kipper doing on the plate over there? That was Kevin in again. Mm-hmm. Kid comes in. Sir, I'm doing apple crumble today, but I've not brought any apples. And he was like, "Oh
dear." Alright, go on.
What are you doing? What are you doing to yourself? So right.
So he's just brought like the crumble mix.
Yeah, just literally like a bag of flour and some like digestive biscuits and a bit of sugar.
Yeah.
So he's like, right. So it's like, well, I get to the canteen and get some apples. Like, I haven't got any money. I can't get it on my card.
Okay.
So okay, right. I'll take Mrs. card. Just gives like a random teacher's card and get it on that. So like runs off to the canteen, comes back like apples falling out of the hands kind of thing. Gets into the classroom, starts chopping away, and then this student then runs back and goes, "Sir, really, I think in the moment I've just completely forgotten, but I'm allergic to apples, and I just tasted one of the apples to see if it was the right taste for the crumble, and I just realised I'm allergic." And he's like, "Oh, right, okay. Right, we'll call your parents. We'll just make sure everything's okay." So calls home, and then he's on the phone for about 10 minutes, and basically the first thing is like allergic to apples. Had a bit of apple.
That could be quite bad, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like,
that's quite a serious.
If anything, maybe I should say his name because it shows what a good teacher he is doing his job. Looking out for the kids. But anyway.
So it wasn't you?
No, God, no, absolutely not. Like I said, I was just swanning round. Don't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
Looking for someone to bother. And then phone call, everything's fine. Parents say, yeah, don't worry. I think the worst thing that happened is they might go a bit red in the cheeks, but it's nothing to worry about. So anyway, on the phone for about 10 minutes. Then phone goes down, goes back in. Oh, by the way, yeah, it's fine, don't worry. Mum and Dad say it's fine, crack on. It's like...
Fine. So there's no core issue?
No, oh yes, tremendous. So this student said, okay, I'll crack on. But you're on the phone quite a while, sir, to my parents. So, oh yeah, I have to chat away to your mum. Lovely woman. She says, right, okay. She says, yeah, we're going out for a drink this weekend now. And she's like, what? But you're married? Yeah, so what? Still go out with her, but what about my dad? Oh, forget about him. He's not going to be there. She's going to be me and your mum. And then she goes, see, you can't do that. And then he just went, how'd you like those apples? Dead loud. And then that was when I walked past.
Yeah.
But good, so that was the whole anecdote of the crumble. Then she's making the crumble. And yeah, it just tickled me.
Yeah,
tickled me. Quite liked it. So that made my day.
Yeah, it's good.
Worst thing that happened to me?
So you don't think she'll be appealing to the School of Governors or anything and making a complaint?
Very good. No, I don't think so. Okay. I don't know, maybe...
Just sounds fantastic to me.
Yeah.
You picked me to that one. I couldn't quite get there quickly.
Oh, right.
I mean, in many ways, you should have just had a sit-down wee.
That would have solved everything.
That would have been fine, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So that was the worst thing.
Wow, I didn't think that was. I didn't think that's where that story was going. I'll be honest.
Yeah. I mean, I've had a great week in comparison to that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, go on. After you then.
Well, I mean, I've got two good things, if anything. It's just how good everything is. Number one, Peter Crouch has signed for another Premier League team. I mean, you can't. That is a great thing that's happened.
Nice man. He's a good man.
Just
saw him in Ipswich once.
You did?
Yeah. When he was at Stoke.
Out and about, or just
like... He was with Whitehead and someone else just walking through town. Full Stoke tracksuit on.
Really?
Yes. Like, Friday afternoon.
I was going to say, not like Saturday night, 2 in the morning.
No. Maybe 4 o'clock Friday afternoon.
I mean, he could do a job for Nantwich.
Do you Whitehead or Crouch?
Both.
I was going to say, yeah.
Together. Imagine that.
Ooh.
So that is one good thing.
Yeah.
Another good thing, went to for the first time ever, wore a tuxedo.
Really?
Felt like
first time ever?
Jan Dollar. Jan Dollar.
Nice, yeah.
For the first time ever.
You didn't wear one for your prom or anything like that?
No.
Yeah. What did you wear for your prom?
Just a classic suit. They weren't that big when
what suits?
When I was a lad. Felt like an out of shape spy. It was amazing.
Very good, very good.
Loved it.
Worst thing then?
Worst thing,
I mean, really, you should have gone last on this bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
felt like I've top trumped you a bit.
Yeah, literally.
Ain't got shit on that.
Oh, dear me. Ken Monkou.
Ken Monkou.
Ken Monkou?
Yeah, that's good, yeah. When you say it properly, that's good,
yeah. I thought it was Monkou.
No.
Ruined that one, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, well, sorry, Bod. Worst thing?
I mean...
Me saying Ken Monkou.
Yeah, your pronunciation of Monkou.
Yeah.
That is actually the worst thing that's happened.
We'll take it. Very good. Lee, over to you.
For me, best thing, as I mentioned previously, I think it was episode 3 or 4, I play Championship Manager 0102 still, network game with our guest from last week.
Yeah.
We've got a bit of a Twitter account, which I mentioned. Can't remember when I last mentioned it, how many followers we had. Been quite busy on it, a few screenshots, bit of interaction with other accounts.
I've seen you've been baiting a few people, haven't you? Like TalkSport or...
I mean, yeah, that's just standard. That was TalkSport put a tweet up saying, what's the worst thing about modern football? And about the top 10 responses were all TalkSport. Just said TalkSport. It's pretty funny, so I got on board with that. So yeah, this week the account's got over, it's reached its 500th follower.
Wow.
So
100 of that?
500, yeah. So it's about 504 now, I think. But yeah, it's going well.
Oh, yeah.
Almost too well, I'd just say.
Yeah. If only you could retweet the Ramasp podcast.
I do need to get onto Twitter and Ramasp, to be fair. I will pick that up.
I'm just worried he's going to listen this week if Bod's there.
I know, yeah. Well, I'm a bit worried about sharing it after your last story.
Do you reckon we need to censor some of that?
Get Ofsted involved or something.
Yeah, true, actually.
And then worst thing, as I'm sure you both know and the listeners know, it's been quite cold recently. A lot of snow on the ground and ice in the morning. But it struggles in the best of way. Never mind this, doesn't it? So my central locking is broke.
Oh, yeah.
So I have to use the key to unlock.
What car have you got? Just
Mazda MX-5, hairdresser's car.
If you can't tell me with that haircut, but go on.
Yeah, it's good, yeah. Set myself up for that, didn't it? So obviously very cold in the morning, and the lock freezes every morning. So it takes me about 10 minutes in the morning. I refuse to get up any earlier.
Do you have to defrost the lock?
Yeah. What I have to do is, and my car parking space for my house is around the back of the house.
Yeah.
It's not easy. It's a bit of a pain to walk right around the house to go back in. So I have to take a cup of boiling water or hot water out with me in the morning, throw half of it over the lock, then dip my key in to the water, then put it in the lock. It takes some encouragement, some coercion to get it unlocked.
Oh my word.
Take it out again, dip back in the hot water, back in again. Then I finally get it open. Then when I finally opened it, then I have to defrost it to get the heating on and all that stuff. It takes me about 10 minutes in the morning. So for about 2 days last week, got to work about 8:20. I couldn't get in my car in the morning.
It's a debacle.
Yeah, so that's been the worst thing. That, and I bought a lamp yesterday, floor lamp.
Oh yeah.
Put it together. That was fine. Screwed it together. Put the lampshade thing in the top, and then just realised it didn't come with a bulb.
No bulb. Yeah.
No, so that was good.
The perils of home ownership.
Why would it not come with a bulb? Or why would it not say or tell me this doesn't come with a bulb? So while I'm at Sainsbury's or wherever, I can get a bulb.
A lot of them do say it does not include bulb, but it's a picture of a bulb, so you have to understand what a bulb looks like.
It should be. It should be on the box in massive letters.
Brackets bulb.
Yeah, bulb not included.
Yeah.
They could include a bulb and say it comes with free bulb.
Yeah, bright idea that.
Well, they're getting around with all sorts.
Free that, isn't it?
Yeah. That was good, bright idea. I got that. Yeah.
Maybe we could come back to that at the end for the it's not free.
Have I?
No.
Could do.
It just shows how fluid the podcast can be.
Mark Overdraft.
Mark Overdraft. Tremendous.
That's pretty poor.
Right, after 21 minutes, let's move off the first feature.
Okay.
What are we on next? Cherokee update?
So let's pick a 11.
Still off
so
the road,
the World
by the way.
Cup's... What?
Cherokee still off the road.
Sorry, do you want to do the Cherokee update?
Still off the road.
Okay, moving on then. The World Cup 23.
Yeah.
We are now 15 players in.
Oh, wow.
7 each, and then 1 obviously last week from Kev.
Okay,
so quick recap. I, so far, have chosen Gianluigi Buffon, David Ginola,
Ken Monkou,
Dennis Bergkamp, Chris Brunt, Rafa Marquez, David Luiz, and Philippe Albert. And,
what a team.
Well, it's looking good. I fancy your chances, I'll be honest. This French team at the last World Cup, they got nothing on this. Then you've gone for
Manuel Neuer. Zonzi is in the team though. So
true. Agent Zonzi playing for both. Manuel Neuer and Zonzi, as you said. Berbatov, Drogba, Jose Luis Chilavert, Juan Roman Riquelme, Uncle Abdoulaye Faye.
I think this is the slowest team. No.
Yeah.
And
last week Kev threw in Paolo Maldini. So do you want to nominate your player for this week?
Yeah, I'll go.
Go on then.
It feels like we need some wingers / attackers, so I'm going to throw in Yannick Bolasie.
Oh.
Big Yannick.
Someone who's qualified as a doctor as well.
Well, yes, believe that.
For medical purposes as well.
Yeah, is he going as the physio or a winger?
He's in the 23, so primarily as a winger, but could also do a job with the sponge if he needs to.
Yeah, sure.
I just really like him. When
you see him at Stoke then now?
Yeah, a few years. Yeah. When
was it Palace then, wasn't it?
Palace, he was the other nice front three.
They had him and Zaha, didn't they?
Him and Zaha,
and then he got
Benteke, I think. Was Benteke there?
Maybe, but he got injured, quite a bad injury, and then never was really the same
Went out
player
low,
again, was
didn't
he?
He
was at Villa last year. He might be there now.
He's left again. He's gone to some Turkish team, I think.
Yeah.
Has he?
Yeah.
He's been at Everton, hasn't he? Because they bought him, but he was never as good as he was before he had that injury.
No. We like to ruin players.
Well,
attacking flair players, just ruin them.
Yeah.
I just liked him. Yeah, he was very. He just had a lot of flair. I like the way he went about it. Had a little trick, dropped the shoulder, step overs.
He did that stupid thing where he was like in the corner doing the odd step overs, whatever you say. Then he reached down and touched the floor.
Yeah,
and then,
just
got
stupid
up
stuff
again
like
and,
that.
Yeah, a bit of a maverick.
Yeah, I like that. And he was just seemed pretty happy doing what he did. And like David Luiz, when something went wrong or when something goes wrong, David Luiz, he just doesn't look like he cares. Like some players, like get angry and shout and scream. Like David Luiz and Balassi just kind of stroll off. Like just.
There was a goal. Chelsea obviously won 5-0 this weekend.
Yes,
I think it was one of the first two goals, and Luiz had it at the back, and he put a ridiculous pass forward straight to. Can't remember who's on the left wing. Who then he think like squared it and they scored.
Yeah.
It was absolutely great pass. Nothing from the commentators.
Yeah.
If like John Stones had played that, they'd be loving it. But because they don't really like Luiz, they didn't say anything. But yeah, it was a great pass. Like, that's why he's in the team.
Oh yeah.
He can just spray balls everywhere.
Yeah.
He's quality. He just because he's like.
Because he's a bit of a maverick at the back.
Yeah, they just don't tend to give him any credit, I don't.
Was it the game when they lost to Bournemouth 4-0? So like they won 5-0, then the week before lost 4-0.
It was midweek, wasn't it?
He just gifted 2-3 goals apparently.
There was one where he got caught and then he was running back and he didn't. Might have been, can't remember, it was maybe Wilson couldn't catch him.
I love that. Just sauntered off straight after. I'll deal with it, get on with it.
Yeah, it's just a game, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's like Yannick. That's what. Yeah.
That's good.
Tries a few tricks and doesn't come off. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So.
Doesn't matter, does it?
And the doctor.
Yeah. Mine is sort of a similar vein, I think, to Balassi in that he likes the odd trick.
Yeah.
Mido.
Oh yes.
So obviously ex-Tottenham, Wigan.
Isn't he one of his?
Ajax, I think he started in Europe at least.
He's in your chat manager games, isn't he? As a player.
Yeah, you get a bonus if you sign Mido.
Just because he's
just Mido.
Yeah, just like.
I remember when he was at Tottenham, he played in front of Robbie Keane.
Yeah.
It's pre-Berbatov, this was, and he did like a quite.
Randy Carroll.
Yes, good
South
one.
African Rand.
Yeah, very good. Yeah. Could be in the Sex 11 as well.
Very good.
But
for next week.
Yeah, stick with the financial one for now.
Or the Christmas Songs 11.
Yeah, I mean, he's a slam dunk for the Christmas 11, isn't he? So yeah, once Mido, someone like chipped it into him, and he did like a flip between his legs, but he was like jumping in the air when he did it.
Oh, nice.
And then he think he played Robbie Keane through, might have even scored. So that, and he put a lot of weight on later in his career.
Yes.
If you remember.
Yes, I do remember that.
And I think at one point, Egypt, as their strikers, had Mido and Amir Zaki.
Oh.
I mean, what a strike force that is.
That's like the years of Yakubu and Obafemi Martins.
Oh, yes.
Just a dream pair.
Yeah.
Are you getting us a picture up of...
I mean, this is no good for the listeners.
The listeners should be quite
nice. I like that you're already on in private browsing there, Lee.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a staple, isn't it? There was a picture, I thought it was his Twitter header, but it's not, when he's just like sat on a massive throne.
Yes, I saw that. He was massive, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a big lad, So, for me, Mido's going
I like him. Get straight in.
Yeah, just like shouting Mido.
Yeah.
As well, whenever you do that flick between your legs, shout Mido in them.
Never seen you do that on Monday night.
I did it the other week, actually.
I didn't hear shout Mido there.
No, I didn't shout Mido.
Make a point of that next time, please.
I will do, yeah.
And then dive.
And then bottle shout. That's quiplash.
Yeah. If we ever play on a Monday again. Cancelled tonight, none of the players.
Yeah, true.
Shame.
Poor turnout. I imagine they're all settling down to listen to this.
I mean, we should stop doing this on Monday, really. Well, it's no wonder people aren't turning up, isn't it?
I mean, I'm still in kit.
He's ready, primed and ready.
I'm ready to go if any listeners fancy a game right now.
Yeah.
No?
We don't know what time of day it is. It could be days. It could be...
Raheem Sterling.
Raheem Sterling. I thought you were asking if he could play. He's not listening, mate.
No.
He's good as well.
Your World 11 player bodies. Who's coming in?
Now,
who's coming on the plane to the World Cup?
This has been very tricky for me. Yeah. I've got a few players. I mean, mainly Everton and Crew based, obviously.
Yeah.
Or Nantwich Town.
I mean, yes, or Nantwich Town. So we've got. I might just run down a top 4 for me.
Okay.
Frank's Lampard.
Oh,
nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So
The old currencies as well.
we've got a lot of goalkeepers, so I won't choose a goalkeeper.
But who would it have been?
Number one is he's both played for Everton, Crewe, and Australia.
Jason Kearton.
Jason Kearton, what a player!
Tremendous stuff.
Who was understudy to Neville Southall.
Wow.
Now, he put some timber on whilst he was still playing.
Yes, he did, yeah.
We were saying about this last week.
What a player.
Yeah.
Saw him, Everton won 7-1, and he was doing beautiful bits of saving, not having to save it. It was a masterclass.
But he looked too big to be playing football when he was still playing football.
He definitely was. Oh, he played for Stoke as well, didn't he?
Have you seen that video when he's at Stoke, when Michael Owen's scoring against like a 7-year-old goalkeeper?
I think he's about 9.
Yeah.
No, what's he say at the end?
Just
13
like Owen,
he is.
Yeah, Owen scores, and he scores like 7 goals past his kid, and Owen's like, "Woo, yeah, great finish, yes, Michael." And then Neville's just like, "Well done, Michael. He's 13."
Yeah, really dry. Yeah. Have you seen him on Twitter now, Neville Southall?
Yes,
Yeah.
he goes for it.
He does, doesn't he?
Which just
I'm not
adds
quite
to it.
sure he knows what Twitter is still.
No.
But he is busy on there.
Did you see? Sorry to change topic. I can't remember the exact name, but there's a politician that got Twitter. I think it was like maybe a Crewe MP, or not the Crewe MP, but like an old member of Parliament who at one point represented Crewe, and he was using Twitter as a search engine. So he was just typing in like girl on girl. Like
There is
screenshot it. It's so funny. And then it's like, I can't remember the exact wording, but some of it was just absolutely incredible. Sorry, Bob.
So then, after Neville Southall, third choice, Phil Jagielka.
Yes, the Jag.
Both centre-back, goalkeeper, right-back, midfielder, can play anywhere. Kept out Arsenal for that game when he was playing at Sheffield United.
Do you know something interesting about Phil Jagielka? My dad worked with someone in their family, and apparently it's pronounced Jagielka.
No, it's not, mate.
But that was what I was told. My dad told me that interesting fact one day.
What's the origin of the name?
I've no idea.
I think it's Polish, isn't it?
I was going to say that, but I wasn't that sure.
Yeah, apparently it's everyone pronounced it wrong. That was one thing actually years and years ago when I used to play like FIFA and PES a lot at uni. It used to really annoy me how commentators say names. Obviously, I'm guilty of this with Ken Monkou.
Yeah.
But, I always thought
you can't throw stones on this.
Well, absolutely, yeah. I'm not a professional, so I'll get away with it. But why couldn't like commentators just agree on the right way to say your name? Like there was always like commentator that said Drogba.
I mean, that's just wrong, isn't it?
Yeah,
I know what you mean, yeah.
But then, like, that's why I always thought there should be like an annual event where all these commentators go to and someone just stands there and goes Drogba, and everyone goes
like
Drogba. Yeah, just every year. But
I mean, it's not hard to find out how you pronounce someone's name if you're unsure.
Yeah, I mean, Didier, well played today. By the way, is it Drogba or Drogba?
Yeah,
and they tell you so.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, I keep interrupting your.
Then my actual pick.
We can book his plane ticket then.
Book his plane ticket. Yeah. Okay. Played for both Crewe and Nantwich.
Go on. I think I know who it is. Did he play for Torquay as well?
Of course he did.
Steve Jones?
Rodney Jack.
Rodney Jack. Inject a bit of pace into that team. Yeah. What a player.
Did he
skillful?
Did he work in Iceland for like?
No, I think that was a myth.
Was that just a rumour?
Yeah.
A vicious myth.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? But bit of pace.
Yeah, big rodders.
Him and Yannick on the wings.
Oh yeah, Mido in behind.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Up top.
Just a really slow.
France quaking in the boots and that.
Don't know what Zonzi's going to do in the middle.
No. Well, pass sideways.
Just keep it ticking over.
Keep it ticking over, yeah.
Great stuff.
Right, so we'll add in Mido, Yannick Bolasie, and Mr. Rodney Jack.
Yes.
So, the geography lesson next. How does it think?
Can do if you want.
Yeah, I'm up for a bit of quizzing.
Okay, so the Lee Towers geography quiz is
I feel
next.
like I've not quite embarrassed myself enough yet on this
No,
podcast.
this can be a bit of a head-to-head between you two.
Nice.
So
I can never remember the rules. Do we just shout out or do we?
Yeah, just shout out.
Okay, first one to get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to name a player, and you need to tell me the 2 countries he's represented. So it's not necessarily full international level. You might have played under 19s or 21s for one country, and then senior for another. But they've all been capped at senior level for someone.
Right.
I haven't
Okay,
picked out like an under 16 and an under 18 for two different teams.
Right. Yeah.
It's a bit unfair. Okay.
I've got one in my head already. Can you use it as an example?
No, it's probably on this list.
Right. Okay. Go on.
So I'll say the name. Then first one to shout out.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'll get the point. And there's 7. So we've got a nice
7.
odd number.
Right. Okay. Good.
So
Good.
first one, Diego Costa.
Spain and Brazil.
Correct. Well done. Next one, Nabil Bentaleb, ex-Tottenham midfielder.
Morocco.
No.
Egypt?
No. He's played for France and Algeria. Nasser Chadli.
Belgium.
Yes.
And
Point each if...
England.
No.
Go on. Who was it? Oh, can I
keep
go?
going. Belgium's and...
I'm going to go Morocco again.
Correct.
Yes, get in.
Just keep saying Morocco.
Yeah.
Next one, Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting.
Cameroon.
Yeah.
And France.
No. It was under 21 for this other nation, and obviously he's been fully capped for Cameroon a few times.
I'm going to go for England.
No, Germany.
I mean, one day England
I'm sure
should
we
come
got
up.
played in Germany before. Yeah.
Kevin Prince Boateng.
Ghana
Yeah,
and
Germany.
correct.
Morocco.
Thiago Motta.
Italy
Yes.
and Portugal.
No.
That's the other one.
So we're saying Italy.
Italy
That's
is
in the
correct.
bag.
Yeah, one more.
And he's also played for
Don't say England.
not England. So I'm going to say Wales.
Brazil.
Actually, I was going to say Spain. I always thought it was Spanish until I realised he was well played for Italy. But
Yeah. And lastly, Victor Moses.
England and Nigeria.
Correct.
My example was going to be Bojan because he played for
Yes.
Croatia and Spain, I think. Or he? Oh no.
His dad played for one of the, might have been
Bosnia,
Yugoslavia or
probably,
one of the
yeah.
countries that they broke up into.
I think he wanted to change.
Was it Serbia?
I think he.
I think, it could be Croatia.
I think he's Croatian because I remember
Okay.
when I was in Croatia, there was a town called Bojan, and I was like, oh, it's exciting.
That doesn't confirm he's definitely Croatian.
Sounds
does it?
like it would be though, wouldn't it? Yeah. That was good. Enjoyed that. Who won? Do we know?
You won that, fella.
I don't know.
Yeah, I feel I got thoroughly outclassed there.
But then again, there was somewhere I got one, and then
I didn't get the other.
yeah, speed. Yeah, okay, yeah.
I mean, I get my extra half a point, but it's not
So
enough to-
almost fair level then.
Yeah.
He was born to a Serbian father.
Was it?
I knew he wasn't Croatian.
Catalonia.
I'll do the quiz, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. Go back to that site.
It's gone now. I can't show you what was on
It
that
doesn't say
website.
that he got... Oh.
Did it say there's a place in Croatia called Bojan, or
No, I don't think it got on there.
maybe it's Kirčić?
Says he played
Doing
with
that.
Cashley Cole?
Very good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not that good.
Well, it works. So.
It does work, yeah.
Are we on the university
Now we're going to
challenge?
throw in Mr. Mandanda first.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
Bart, as a guest, you can
doing?
pick.
Mr. Mandanda.
You can pick.
Yeah, so do you want to pick a date and I'll see what he was up to?
Yeah, go on then. Let's pick the 23rd of April.
Which year?
This is always a hard bit of the year.
2014?
He wasn't on Twitter then. You need to go later.
What's his first tweet then?
Yeah,
I'm not scrolling that far back.
16.
That'd be pretty quick, wouldn't it? Just
April 16. What did you say? 20?
23rd.
So what between you, what do you think he was up to while I try and find the tweet?
23rd of April. Summit. He seemed like a pretty straight up religious man, so I think he was doing something to do with
Easter?
God and Easter. Yeah.
Was St. George's Day.
Ah.
So he was probably slaying a dragon or...
Yeah, something mandanderish.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll go with that. But then again, oh no, he could be.
I mean, it's the run into the season, isn't it? So you might be in an away
Hmm.
game.
In France. When's that Bastille Day? Is that in June? When they have, like, it's a French holiday
I don't know.
where they kind of have a day off.
Storm the Bastille and all that.
Right, found him.
Oh,
Yes.
It's in French, so I'm going to struggle.
do you want me to translate it?
No. but he looks to be. I think he's won an award.
Oh.
Because he stood with Lassana Diarra.
Oh.
And Diarra's in a Marseille kit.
All right.
So I think Mandanda did play for Marseille.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say that they were together at Marseille at the time, and they look to both have won an award.
Oh, very good.
So, I mean, it looks like it's probably at the training ground because Diarra's got the whole kit on. So
is this the Diarra that...
he's at Arsenal and Portsmouth and Chelsea and Real Madrid. If it's the training ground, I'd say he probably did drive there.
You'd hope so,
So he probably did go in
the got run out.
I reckon so, yeah.
Good. Very
yeah.
good. Yeah.
Keep it ticking over, keep it warm. Yeah.
Well, you need to run around like that. You can't.
No.
Can't.
They still make them.
Fiat Pandas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tom had one, a 4x4 Fiat Panda.
Is that what they are?
Yeah. About 10 years ago it was that, but I assume there's still. Well, it's recent enough to make it.
Yeah.
Modern.
You still see it on the road, I suppose, shouldn't you? Right, now it is time for University Challenge.
Excellent.
My football quiz based on named after former Birmingham defender Darren Purse.
Are we doing this together?
So another head-to-head.
He could be in the financial 11, Darren Purse.
Yes, good one.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, very good.
So it's a head-to-head now?
Yeah.
Because last week it was together, wasn't it?
I can't remember.
Consistency.
So I will give you a month
Mm-hmm.
and the club
Yeah.
and the nationality of the manager at the time, and the manager in question won the Premier League The manager in question won the Premier League Manager of the Month for that month.
Right.
Okay.
So we've got
first one.
We've got to say the manager's name.
Correct.
Yeah.
The first one, December 1994.
Yeah.
An English manager won Manager of the Month, and he was managing QPR.
Francis?
Care to give me first
Gerry Francis.
Gerry Francis?
Correct. Well done.
Half a point each. Well, sorry, point for Bod, half a point for me.
Yeah. That was impressive. That's probably the hardest one.
Yeah.
And
as soon as you said Francis, I could picture his mullet.
I mean, yeah.
Horrendous.
I always got confused with Trevor Francis.
That's what in my mind. I was like Trevor. I was
but
like, no.
Gerry Francis is the manager with a great that mullet. I like how at the time, so that's 94.
Yeah.
So that's not the fashion anymore. But even though he's gone grey, he's sticking with it.
He came. Pulis brought him in a Stoke to do some overseeing role for like a season, and he was just sat there with his mullet, grey.
When was this?
About 4 or 5 years ago, maybe longer.
Recent then, really?
Yeah. It was like,
still the same haircut.
In the Premiership years.
Yeah.
When like Stoke were kind of 10th, 11th in the table.
Yeah. Same
he brought Francis in. Yeah, same haircut.
Brilliant.
I don't know what his role was. It was like not even a coach. He was just like an overseer. I think it was just Pulis, his mate. Just liked him about the place.
He could be in the 11. Gerry Francis.
Yes.
Well, I had Frank Lampard in there.
Yeah, but
you don't want
that one's better.
Quizmasters final.
Yeah. Next one, December 1995. The English manager of Liverpool.
Roy Evans.
Yeah. Roy Evans, correct.
Nice.
Well done.
Very nice.
Next one, September 98. The English manager of Aston Villa.
Brian Dean.
No.
Not Brian Dean. Brian Little.
No.
Is that still wrong?
It's a good guess. Brian Dean's not a good guess. Brian Little is.
He was the
but that's wrong.
Sheffield United striker, wasn't he?
Villa manager.
Yeah, scored the first Premier League goal, as I'm sure you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Brian Little did win it as Aston Villa manager, but that was in January 1995.
Oh, quite a few years out.
Yeah, September 98, Aston Villa manager. Bod, any advance?
He's an English manager, wasn't he?
Correct, yeah. Well deduced from the club.
I'm going to say... No, I'm out.
John Gregory.
Oh, John, yeah.
Definitely wouldn't have got that.
No?
He was a dour-looking man, wasn't he? He never looked happy.
Slick back hair, didn't he?
Yeah.
He loved himself, didn't he? Next one, December 2004.
Yeah.
Dutch.
Oh, yeah.
Tottenham manager.
Martin Jol.
Good shout.
Oh, yes.
I thought you'd know that, but you thought, what's his name?
Yeah, I was thinking, yeah.
You registered it. Straight away you knew who it was.
I could just see his face.
Yeah, but it took you a second to get the name, didn't Last one.
Is this a decider or?
Yeah, I think it's even.
Next goal wins.
Next goal wins. November 2010. The Irish manager of Bolton Wanderers, Republic of Ireland. Don't want to get on the wrong side of that.
Gary Megson?
No.
I was going to say that, but yeah, he was English.
Yeah.
What year?
November 2010.
November 2010, Bolton.
Irish.
Oh, I think I know.
I'll give him 10 seconds. If he doesn't get it, then you can step in. 10 seconds of dead air.
Gone.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get it? Go on.
I think...
Go on.
Now this... I'm going to say Sammy Lee.
No, that's wrong.
Oh.
Are you thinking took over after Allardyce?
Yeah.
I was trying...
I'm not sure he's Irish.
Well, I thought he might have been, questionably.
Maybe. Well, like Jason McAtee is Irish.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Through a grandparent.
Or Liam Lawrence. No, it was Owen Coyle.
Oh, God. He was there for ages as well.
He was there for a while. He was at Burnley before, wasn't he? You think he's managing in Canada now, or America?
I was trying to think. He was the one that took him to the FA Cup semi, and it was him.
Yes, it was.
Well, in my head, I was like, it's Allardyce, but...
No.
Yeah.
Anyway...
He just disappeared, didn't he?
He's gone to Canada or America.
Oh, is it? Sorry,
he was Burnley, then he was there. Then I think he was might have been Sheffield Wednesday for a bit after Bolton. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, he's in America or Canada, Colorado maybe, or Vancouver, one like that, I think.
Good knowledge and good round.
Yeah. I'm keeping these university challenges fresh every week.
Yeah, it's very good.
I could just do that round again.
No,
I like to keep it
it's
fresh.
Beautiful stuff.
Works very well.
Good. Talking of beautiful stuff and stuff that works very well.
Yeah.
The Jonathan Mottram Media Watch.
Straight in.
My favourite feature of the week.
Is it?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, right, okay.
I love these.
Well, because you said that, I think we've got a bumper triple for you. We'll go for three big headlines.
See what's been in the media this week?
Quite a busy time. Transfer window.
Of course, yeah.
There's one actually that I haven't quite got on here, but I think we could quite easily cover.
Go on then.
First one, Wigan keen on Forest's Fox. So I don't know what website this is from. It doesn't matter because it's just quite interesting.
Yeah.
Quite interesting headline. What do you think to that?
What's the difference between a forest? Is a forest fox the only fox, or one that sometimes you see around? Not see around the streets, but
they're more urban foxes.
Yeah. So is there a difference between an urban fox and a forest fox? Well, either way.
I think forest foxes are less streetwise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like an urban fox is more likely to fleece you.
Yes.
But then a forest fox probably a bit more naive.
Yes.
So what's Franny Jeffers?
Exactly.
Well,
I think.
But whether it's an urban fox or a forest fox or whatever its personality traits are, I know Wigan aren't doing too well in the Championship at the moment, but I can't see them being improved by signing a fox.
No, a bit ridiculous.
This harks back to last week on Champ Manager where Kev's Man United Youth Academy promoted a fox. So if it's happening both in reality and on this computer game, I don't know what to say about that. I don't know why they want to sign a fox. It's like Kev said last week, you're not going to find a kit that fits him. Think about the boots. What's he going to do with them? How many studs is he going to have?
And every player, like I said last week, needs a lint roller.
Yeah.
Get rid of all the
exactly,
hairs. It's not practical.
No.
If he put boots on, would he walk around funny like dogs do?
Yeah.
It's completely. He's not going to be wearing them in the forest, is he?
No.
So completely new footwear. I don't know what his first touch is like or anything. So I don't know why we're going to have signed him.
You might be able to brush off the criticism though with his little tail.
True. Yeah.
So,
Them little shin pads.
Your fortune. It's going to cost you a fortune, kit.
Double socks every time.
Yeah.
Kit person's sick of it.
No, I don't know why they've signed him.
No. Speaking of animals and football, did you hear that bit of commentary when there was a cat on the pitch at the weekend of the Everton game?
I've blanked that out of my mind, mate.
I'll show you after, it's very funny. John Akers on BBC Sport, one of the few good things about journalism. I listened to that and thought that's very clever. He just commentates on the cat as if it's an actual game of football. Yeah. And he's like, he's going towards the goal. And I can't do it justice, but listen to it, it's very good. Right, so the Fox, agree with that one. Next one. Now, this one depends on the way you say it, but the way I'll say it is very much in the mould of Ken Monkou. Arsenal goalkeeper agrees reading loan.
So he's gone to a library.
Yeah. It's nice to see young footballers sort of breaking the stereotype and getting into reading, even if he's only borrowing the books rather than buying them.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it's good to see him sort of widening the
helps me
perspective on life and being a bit more well read.
Yeah,
It's only a good thing, I think, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So, good on him. I don't know if it's going to help him with his goalkeeping.
We'll see.
Maybe is it better for the hand strength,
Or
holding
like
the book all the
pages.
time? Exactly, yeah. Supple hands, maybe supple fingers. Maybe.
Well, speaking as a goalkeeper,
yeah.
I wouldn't know because I never use my hands.
That was the joke I was about to say. Yeah.
To turn the page with your foot. Or...
Speaking as a goalkeeper,
I've never seen you use your hands, so I'm not sure. I didn't know. We'll cut that.
Perfectly dispatched.
We'll leave it in.
Yeah, we've got a bit of editing to do, haven't we? A few bits of censoring this week.
Yeah.
Good.
And Arsenal sound like they're encouraging it as well. So.
Yeah, fair play.
Good on them. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Last one then.
Go on.
This one's actually from sportkida.com.
I've not heard of them. Are they well-renowned?
Renowned, I think. Yeah, they've got some interesting articles.
They sound reputable.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've get a lot of my information from
we know about your information, so it should be spot on.
Twitter explodes as Neymar is set to miss both legs against Manchester United in the Champions League.
I mean, how is he going to play with no legs?
Ridiculous, isn't it?
That is ridiculous.
I mean, you could probably...
I still back him to get past Phil Jones.
Well,
I think he's going to struggle there.
With one leg, he could probably just about do a job, but no legs.
No legs.
Bit harsh.
That is harsh, yeah.
Right.
Maybe he's channeling the spirit of Douglas Bader.
yes. I mean, prosthetics have come on a long way.
Yeah. Well, Douglas Bader didn't have any, did he?
Well, no.
But this reads like he won't have even prosthetics. He just said he will miss both legs.
Yeah.
So he's going to want his legs there, but he's going to miss
sounds
them.
like, I don't know why, but he can't have them.
Yeah. I mean, Twitter exploding as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been on just to find Steve Mandanda, and it was working fine for me.
Yeah.
And like you say, the server exploded? It's not really Twitter exploding, is it?
I'd hope they've got it backed up.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I mean, some of the tweets I've been putting out, they order back these up because these are gold. Some of my accounts got 500 followers.
I mean, it's a good thing this one hasn't.
Do you reckon you reach all those 500 followers, or...?
It does give you a thing about impressions and how many your tweets have got.
Any quality? Or?
You've been doing impressions on it as well.
It's hard to get the diction when
tell you what, this is seamless. This is
absolutely
seamless. Speaking of seamless transitions, what are we on next?
A bit of the Jonathan Mottram confession box, I believe. I know we've gone back to back with your confessions.
We have, yeah.
After last week, you're going to have... I mean, your worst that happened this week could have been a confession.
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know whether to just have that as my confession and save this one for next week, because it's a similar story with a similar outcome.
Is it? I mean, we are short of time.
Yeah. Basically...
well, don't spoil it. If you're going to do it next week, do it justice next week.
Yeah, we'll do it next week. Okay. I was only an hour about doing that story or a story from Mornflake.
Okay. Well, let's have that next week then, because I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So if then you, having the troubles you had today, becomes the confession... That means you haven't told us what's the worst thing that happened to you this week. So other than that, can you tell us what the worst thing is that's happened to you this week? Apart from is it your pronunciation of Ken Monkou?
I would say so, yeah.
Because that's embarrassing.
I'm actually quite disappointed in myself.
Yeah,
that is pretty poor form.
Temuri Ketsbia.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, well pronounced as well.
Thanks. Yeah, correctly pronounced.
Thought about it before, so just getting really excited like me and going, oh, yeah, Monkou.
Yeah, just panicking.
It's not free then?
Just before that,
I'd
just like to bring something up which doesn't really fit into any category, so I've got to shoe on it in a little bit. Not going to be as seamless as the rest of the podcast.
No, but we can have one.
Yeah, I walked into the canteen at work the other day I don't have breakfast.
Girl there buying apples, was she?
Call back.
I don't have breakfast. I just have 2 cups of tea. So I get into work about 8, unless I've had to unfreeze my car lock.
20 past.
20 past at least. So get in, check my emails, show face, then go and make a brew. That's about 20 past 8. Okay, make one, have that. They're only little cups, so it won't last too long. About maybe 10 to 9, 5 to 9, go and get another one. Went in there about 5 to 9. The guy who he wants to come on this podcast as another guest.
Oh yeah.
So I think he will be with us next time.
Oh.
Yeah, but he was just stood at the microwave at 5 to 9 in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, he's getting his breakfast. I'm not really sure what you would have for breakfast, which you'd require the microwave for.
Yeah. Is that
porridge maybe?
Porridge maybe. People have porridge at work.
Did that have you hooked? Were you thinking like...
I was interested because
I
was at the little counter next to me just getting some milk. I was like, well, hang on here and I'll just see what he's having.
Yeah.
And he was having a Rustlers for breakfast.
Yes.
Yes, which I was very impressed with.
Oh,
I
tremendous.
was like, what a way to start the day.
What are the quality like of Rustlers burgers these days?
Well, Kev from last week,
Yeah.
he loves them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's your man, but he's well into them.
Might have to get him back on.
Can't say as I've had one since college.
Yeah, I'm the same. Yeah.
Yes. They are. Yeah, I think they might have come on since then.
Yeah.
I mean, are they as good as Reds though?
That's a silly question.
Or Hickories.
You are a man of barbecue taste, aren't you?
Yeah.
Any barbecue this week?
Well, on Thursday I'm going to Hickories
Very good.
because it's my son's birthday.
Again?
Another one.
Wow.
He's 48 now.
Getting on. Older than you.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it, but
Is this like donkey years?
yeah. It's barbecue years.
Of course, yeah. So the in-joke is that you take him to Reds or some barbecue joint about once every 2 weeks, and the ongoing joke is you take him for his birthday.
Indeed.
Just to put a bit of meat on the bones
Very
Oh,
good. Yeah.
of that joke.
it's just falling off him. So I'm very much looking forward to that.
Is it actually his birthday?
Yes, his
Yes,
real
good.
life
Are you
birthday
sure?
Yeah.
on Thursday. Yeah, so I'm gonna hit Hickories,
Yeah.
get some nice smoked meat in there.
Tremendous.
After last Wednesday when we went to Hickories
Oh, we did.
just for a pint,
Yeah, you weren't there for that.
No, not
And,
invited again. Another social
You weren't,
event
you
I've
just
not been
chose not to
invited to.
had some nibbles, smoked nibbles,
Bit of
Yeah.
burnt ends.
burnt ends.
Whilst having a pint, watching
Very good.
Must have been a
Liverpool
game
draw
on.
with Leicester.
Yes.
Some lads next door were getting really annoyed that Liverpool weren't winning.
Do
They were
you,
not happy.
do you want Liverpool to win the league or Man City, or are you not too
Not
fussed?
for so
Not bothered at all.
yeah,
No
right.
preference?
I would like it to be interesting. It's
Like a last day shootout?
Yeah, I'm glad it's like the last season when it was Leicester winning it. That was just
No, that
not
was
last.
about
Not
3
last
seasons
sorry,
ago.
the last interesting season. I should have said.
Have you had your information off Sports Key?
Yes. The Leicester Blues.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
In
It
fact,
was
if
a
that
neutral.
Fox is going to go to any club, you think
Well,
it would be Leicester, wouldn't you? Never
Straight
mind
in,
Wigan.
actually. Get him on the wing.
Exactly, yeah.
It was just so good.
It was.
Every weekend, I was like excited to
Yeah.
watch.
That was a
and
great
listen to
story,
football.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like the season when it was Man City and Man United, that first season
Yeah.
City won it,
Yeah.
and Aguero in the
Yeah,
last
yeah,
minute.
yeah.
I
won
don't
in
think
the
that,
league.
that wasn't the first time they won it, but
Oh, was it not?
that was the second time they won it, I think. But what annoyed me about that was, obviously that's a great finish, and in our lifetime, that probably isn't going to happen again.
Yeah.
But then the next season, the Sky Sports advert for the start of the season was the most exciting season ever, bigger and better than ever. Like, well, no, that was the best it's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, very likely that's the best it's going to be. So that will probably be another one of them. It's not going to be that dramatic.
Yeah.
But at least a final day shootout like Blackburn and Man United in 1995, where Man United drew against. They had the black kit on.
Wimbledon.
No,
I say West Ham.
correct. West Ham. And Blackburn lost to
Liverpool.
Correct. Because who scored a free kick?
Robbie Fowler.
No,
Alan
right at the
Shearer,
end.
Ryan
No.
Giggs. Whose team is it? What team is it?
Jamie Redknapp.
Jamie Redknapp.
Yeah, but Blackburn lost and won anyway because they were
Was
all
that-
in the crowd with the little radios you used to get with the batteries and the aerial.
Yeah. Great
Yeah,
times.
so I don't get anymore. They're just sat on the phone now, aren't they? But yeah,
I had that the season before that at Goodison Park. I was there
oh, is that when they nearly got relegated?
when we nearly got relegated, and nobody knew what happened until it came over the tannoy.
Yeah.
About 5 minutes
The
after.
tannoy is actually just a brand of public address system.
Yeah.
Oh, very
So,
good.
Yeah. So,
I mean, it could be. Is it an
It
old
is.
public address
Well,
system? Because
That's the bit.
tannoy is just a brand, and everyone says tannoy, but it's just a brand of public address system.
very good.
But it's a shame that you don't get that feeling anymore in football.
No, everyone
Like-
just knows straight away.
Like
on the phone.
30,000 people together in one place
Yeah.
having no idea, and then that moment when you find out, that's pretty special, that, isn't it?
Well, it was such a day of ups and downs because we were 2-0 down.
Who were they playing?
Wimbledon.
Were they or were they safe? They
They were
pretty
safe.
good
They
then,
didn't
weren't
go
they?
out.
No.
We were. I think we were bottom of the league at some point in that day,
Really?
and then won the game. Still didn't know what was happening. So you had all the elation of yes, we've won the game, but
Yeah.
Still don't know.
what's gone on?
Yeah.
And then over the public address system, that may or may not have been a tannoy.
Yeah, I mean, I can't comment on that for sure, but I'm just giving you the facts.
We can't know.
No.
In many ways. And then
We never will.
No.
See you in the Premier League next year.
Brilliant.
It's good that. It's like that with any sport, though, isn't it? Any sport where it goes down to the wire, it's just exciting.
Yeah, of course it is, yeah.
That's what you want in any
Could
sport.
be like a cricket last ball.
Yeah.
Or motor racing last race, or last lap, or last bit of the race, or whatever, or anything. Yeah. 100 metres usually goes down to the wire, doesn't it?
True.
Usually not wrapped up to the last few
probably
metres.
the best example of a sport that is always going to be intense.
Well, it's not intense, are they? They're just on the track.
Well, sorry, yeah.
It's a
If you're
sprint.
running intense, it'd be stupid. If you need a wider lane, how are you going to see where you're going?
I think with times would
Stupid
get
idea.
worse as well.
Yeah.
I do. Oh, that wind resistance.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, if you, like, Super Sunday and Burnley are playing Wolves, that's probably diet, but then any 100 metres race with 100 metre sprinters in is going to be pretty close, isn't it?
Yeah.
I might get into athletics, actually. That sounds a good idea.
No.
No.
Anyway, it's not free. I think I've got your towers this week.
Go on then.
Right, Christmas time.
Be interesting to see again which side of the coin our guest falls
Yeah, so Christmas time.
on. Yeah. Mistletoe and wine.
Beer 52 had a present. What's the score? Okay.
Don't spoil it for the listeners.
No, I was going to say in case they're listening live.
Yeah.
I had one of these like beer subscriptions. Like
We've done this before. The first week you said you had some free tokens for some beer because you went there and they gave you them for free and you just had to pay the postage, you had to pay to get in to get the voucher. So in conclusion, it wasn't free.
No, not that one.
Okay,
that was
If it is, it's similar to that.
That was the craft beer one.
Right. Okay.
No, this one. So I was bought a subscription of beer, so it's like I get 8 beers per month.
As a gift to you.
As a gift to me.
And someone else pays the whatever it is a month.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when I opened the first pack, it had a little ticket saying you get a free crate of beer.
Right.
So like I was thinking, brilliant. So signed up my dad.
Yeah. Is that who's paying for it? Who's got your subscription in the first place?
No. He's okay. So signed up my dad. Free crate of beer, gets delivered to his house. He's paid no money whatsoever.
Yeah.
I paid no money whatsoever.
Yeah.
I then take that crate of beer off his hands.
Yeah.
Then cancel his subscription. Got a free crate of beer. And no money is exchanged hands.
Cancel your subscription.
So my dad had to subscribe.
Yeah.
To then get the free crate of beer.
Yeah.
And then you just cancel your subscription.
What about
postage and packaging?
Postage.
Honestly, genuinely free. So like no, I had to put I had to put my credit card details in when I signed him up, but then no money was taken off the card.
So if someone had not taken out the original subscription to you, could you have signed your dad up?
No.
Well, it's not free then, is it?
Well, for me it was.
Yeah, it was for you, but somebody has obviously signed you up as a gift.
Oh yeah, but not
to
me.
That subscription. No, I'm not saying you paid for it.
So,
you haven't paid anything for it.
So
but the person who has signed you up who was paying for you the whatever a month, has paid that month. They've paid £8. Did you say a month?
I can't remember how much it is.
Well, whatever it is a month. For that month, they've paid that amount for your beers and the ones your dad ended up with. Then the next month, it's going to be X amount for just yours.
But is being free subjective then? Because for me it's free, but for someone else it's not.
It's just who pays for it.
Technically, for me, those beers are free.
Well, it's a gift to you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I could have bought you a McFlurry before and given it to you, so that would be a free McFlurry to you.
Yeah.
But it's not free overall.
To me, it was though.
To you, it is. Yeah.
What do you think, Bob?
Because I paid for it.
Do you want some free beers? They taste vile, by the way. No, they're wonderful actually. Yeah, very nice.
I mean, it sounds like you bought one and you got one for free.
Pretty much. I think that's.
Or you bought two for half price.
I think the first option.
No, you paid X amount that month.
I paid nothing, remember.
That amount has changed hands.
Yeah.
And you've had some of the beers, and your dad's had some of the beers.
We had none, I took them all.
Well, yeah, fine.
You didn't even know that.
You know what I mean?
I thought it was like an Amazon package.
Yeah.
You even said beer 52 on.
So essentially, you've scammed your dad.
Yeah, effectively.
Very good.
And what a way to end the podcast. Is it free?
It's not free.
Right.
Well, I think I've got one that may be free.
Oh, go on.
I work in Manchester, so I go through Piccadilly Station most days.
Yeah.
Often.
I'm going to be working in Manchester now and again soon.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
I know a very good eatery.
Is it a barbecue joint?
It is.
Yeah, that would be interesting, yeah.
Red's True Barbecue.
Yeah.
If anyone from Reds is listening, send me some free swine fries so I can let Lee have them.
Yeah.
And quite often they have popular breakfast biscuit kind of things. People just giving them out.
Yeah, I think I've seen them.
Yeah. Like Belvitas.
Just at the bit near
that's what they're called.
Near the the pub called there. That's like at the right above the.
Yep, that one.
Yeah, around there, where all the screens are with the.
But at the bottom.
Yeah.
As you're going out.
Yeah, they just give them away, don't they? Yeah.
I've seen people that give out cans of Vimto and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
Coke Zero. I mean, we're giving them free advertising right now by name checking them.
Nobody's listening to this though, are they?
Well, I will.
Again.
And I remember.
Wow. Yeah, they are free.
They are free.
I've never said nothing's free.
Yeah.
I've just said that a lot of the stuff, when stuff is advertised as free, if you use your brain, you'll realise it's not free. And don't just get drawn in by the flashy lights of this is free.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of money on things that aren't free then, obviously.
However, if you walk out of Piccadilly Station, someone gives you what was it, Ryvita or something? Belvita,
yeah.
Whatever biscuit, then that's free.
That's officially free, so we found something that's free.
Did it? Well done. You can come out next week.
Free.
Yeah, we had a free one.
No, because I'm getting paid, aren't I?
Yeah, about that. Right, see you next week.
Bye. Don't get captured.